Yeah. See if we can move him as little as possible. Yeah. It'd be nice if he came out of the trees here. This height is fine, Rich, if you...
Yeah.
Okay. In on him. The other side of these trees.
Yeah. Okay, I got the power line.
Shot. Dot in.
Good job. Nice, Sean.
First part then.
Yeah. All right. Very good morning, everyone. Early start today. I'm on my way to Denneking Game Reserve. For those of you who don't know, Denneking is a Big 5 game reserve just to the north of Pretoria. It's the only Big 5 game reserve in Gauteng province here in South Africa. So it's a really special place. And why am I heading in so early? Well, pretty much today we're going to be implanting a white rhino with a horn implant. It's a tracking device so that the rangers can track the movements of our rhino populations and make sure that they're safe. And it's a bit of a mixed feeling this morning. I obviously am excited to work with the wildlife, but we shouldn't be having to do this. We should be seeing rhino in the reserves doing their thing without having to intervene with interventions such as horn trimming or horn implanting. It's just ridiculous. The amount of money, the amount of time, the amount of effort that is having to be spent on these operations could be better used in other conservation efforts, and it's high time that this poaching crisis came to an end. Right, so we've arrived at the meeting point. It's Arlington Brewery, and pilot Richard from Wild Skies has made his appearance at the grand entrance. And so today there's going to be quite a few people observing the procedure, and this is what we refer to as observing conservation. So it gives the public the opportunity to see what is happening in these reserves. So for the privilege they pay a fee, and then that obviously goes towards the conservation initiatives that the reserve has to do. So it's a win-win. People get to experience something that they would never otherwise experience in their lives, and yeah, they get to see what it's all about. The rhino that is going to be implanted, we are going to go and look for it, identify which rhino it is, and then go and dart it. Sure. Where we've got there, and where else?
There.
Just there, okay.
Yeah, there.
Oh, at the front, okay.
Ready, Sean? Yeah, good to go. I'm going to try to keep him just here. Yeah, see if we can move him as little as possible. Yeah. It'd be nice if he came out of the trees here. This height is fine, Rich, if you...
Yeah.
Okay. In on him. The other side of these trees.
Yeah. Okay, I got the power lines.
Shot. Dot in.
Good job. Nice, Sean.
First part then.
Yeah. Nice bull, eh?
Yeah, beautiful. Gab, when you guys get to the power lines to come under the road, then you can just wait there.
Okay, perfect.
Rich, if we can turn him. Yeah, that's fine. Because that's also fine if he goes up that way towards the fence. Okay. He's still wide awake, so it's fine, but we must just watch those puddles. Yeah.
Falling asleep in them?
Yeah.
Or stumbling in?
Yeah, stumbling into it, yeah. They can come down a little bit more, eh? Or must they wait there? They can hang there for now, it's fine. Yeah. Because hopefully he'll cross the across the power line, then we can take him into that area there where the gate is.
Okay. He's a nice big bull, eh? Nice fat, good condition, eh?
Yeah.
This time of the year they always look stunning. Eh?
But this is a bull that's he's always lying here next to this fence line, next to the
on the road. Yeah, see, is that the same bull?
Yeah, that's the same one.
That's a high risk bull.
Yeah.
Fuck, I always see him, man. A large audience today, hey? Sure.
I don't mind a lot of people. I don't like the
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I'm not like that. I'm not in your face.
No, I don't like being asked questions and stuff. I always feel like an
Interviews.
idiot. Yeah.
So, Richard, tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they go like, tell me about your aviation career. I'm like, where do you start? Yeah.
Well, I've always loved helicopters.
Yeah.
Since a little
Since
boy.
I was a little boy.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is, when you do the most effective work with Rhino, the helicopter actually does the least
work, yeah.
Yeah, so like this, like just being on his peripheral 200-300 meters away, you're guiding him perfectly.
Yeah.
The rhino gets started. Then it's up to Richard to kind of herd the rhino in a direction that keeps it away from wet areas, thick areas, and you know, just making it more difficult for the ground crew to get to. So he does a wonderful job at herding the rhino, although it's been sedated, towards a road or an open piece of felt or something to that that effect, that can make everyone's lives just that much easier when they get to that rhino. At that point in time, Richard would radio to the ground crew and say to them, guys, you can move in, just, you know, monitor, make sure that the rhino is safe to approach, because you don't want to spook the rhino and give it an adrenaline rush, and then you wake it up again and then it runs off into the bush. So all that hard work would be for nothing. So that has to be a coordinated effort. And if it works like clockwork, which it normally does, then the ground crew would arrive just at the right time, put basically ropes around the legs, okay, to trip the rhino up. And when you're dealing with a big bull like we had today, it's a massive animal, way over 2 tons, and so you know, to get that rhino to the ground can sometimes be quite the effort. But if all goes according to plan, you can trip that rhino up, get it to ground, and then the chopper can go and land with the vet. The vet can come to stabilize the rhino, make sure he's breathing correctly, happy with the heart rate, just happy with all his vitals. And with a big rhino like we did today, you would need to roll it onto its side. You can't leave it on its legs as it goes to ground, because it basically will just crush the blood supply in those legs and make the rhino lame. It won't be able to get up after it's been reversed. So it's a big concerted effort it takes all hands on deck to get the rhino onto its side, especially a big one like that. So you've got to be quick thinking and get that rhino on its side, and then make sure it's deep enough to start the actual implanting procedure, which on a big rhino like we did today, the choice of horn would be the back horn. The back horn was big enough to drill an implant into, and that is a simple enough procedure. And for those out there who are wondering or thinking, ooh, that must be sore, painful, no guys, it's not painful. It's like chopping your fingernails or your toenails. It's keratin. You just got to be careful of the base of the horn, the nub, where it has sensation and nerve endings, but the rest is just dried out keratin. And this is what makes this whole rhino horn trade perplexing. It makes it so perplexing that people in this day and age will actually think that there's a medicinal value in that keratin. You know, we might as well be chomping on our own fingernails or selling off our toenails to the Far East, and you know, giving them that, because that's the medicinal value of rhino horn. But be that as it may, there's been a demand that has come about, and that demand is stimulating this poaching. And what a transmitter does is just allows our counter poaching unit to monitor that rhino and make sure that we know where that rhino is. If it's heading into a hot spot, we can be more vigilant, we can put more feet on the ground, we can get the guys out there, and that's Matt's job. So Matt's job is to monitor these rhino all the time and just make sure that they are accounted for and that they are in safe zones, and if they are wandering into these hot or red zones, then we need to get on top of that. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please do like and share, and remember to comment below. Tell me what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video, what you found interesting, what you'd like to see more of on Lion Whisperer TV. And remember to also go and check out memberships. Memberships does help me to fulfill all the things I do in terms of the sanctuary and the foundation, and just yeah, it's just another way of supporting what we do. The memberships money goes a long way to helping with all of that, and the membership videos are pretty cool. We take you to places that you otherwise would never probably get to go to, and that's pretty cool, and so far members are enjoying, so check it out. And all that's left to say, guys, is thanks for watching. Until next time, from me, Kevin, on Lion Whisperer TV. Ciao.